Let's move on to digital signage. So this is another category I think that we're seeing a lot of demand for and growth. Like you'll notice that we tend to have difficulties keeping these products in stock, especially the new UCast Pro and some of these products. Uh, Basically, the idea with UniFi is we provide a nice way with UniFi Connect for you to manage your digital displays to do things like for digital signage. So these are a lot of interesting use cases. Let's say you're going into a food court, you're deploying UniFi in a food court in a mall, and you're facilitating the network equipment they need in each one of those booths where each vendor that's serving food or whatever will be operating. Cool thing about this, you can also with the UCast Pro, you can have it set up to where they can also each manage their own displays without having to get up and change the content with like a USB drive. I spoke to some of you may know that we have a unified deployment that's full stack deployment in an NBA stadium with the Memphis Grizzlies. I spoke to the Daryl who runs that deployment over there, and he described how previously they used to have they have a lot of different spaces in this NBA stadium where they're temporary advertising spaces. Like it'll be like a booth that maybe one vendor for a month will set up and will be doing we'll be running a booth there, and then the next month it'll change to someone else. And with the part of these like displays, sometimes they have dedicated TVs for digital signage that previously they used to have send someone to every time this changed to send someone with a USB drive to plug into the TV and update the content. Now with UniFi Connect, they're able to update all those displays uh, automatically and through the app itself without having to climb up there. And what's also cool about this, you can have schedules, so you can even have spaces that are shared purpose areas. That let's say during these hours you have it set up to be displaying this retail digital signage displays, and during these hours, you're going to show a different vendor that's going to come into that space. So you can really customize and get as granular as you want with scheduling and with content. And there's a lot of different use cases for these products. But again, one of these things that if you find the right customer for this, it can scale very high very quickly. And so it's something you want to be familiar with when you're going to customer locations and offering unified service.